is up, you guys? This is Mini Superheroes Today.
Hey guys, Jonathan here, aka Mini Superheroes Today, and today is a vlog, but I wanted to give a little backstory. So I've got the Elvis Lego set here. Lego actually sent this to me to work on a campaign with them to promote the set. Now, I just want to give the full backstory for this vlog because I feel like it's almost a disservice if you don't know how everything came to be. So Lego reached out 2 weeks ago today and said that they picked 4 people to work with for this Elvis mosaic set, and I was one of them. I have to imagine it's because Lego knows that I'm a musician as well, and that I have a deep love for, you know, this older music, so it definitely was a natural fit, and I'm super grateful that Lego reached out. They said that I could do whatever I wanted with it, get as creative as I want, do something really cool with the set. On Monday of last week, I reached out to Graceland, which is where Elvis Presley lived, his property in Memphis, Tennessee. They were super excited about the idea of me coming to Graceland and filming content about the set there. Well, you guys know me, I don't stop halfway on anything, and I reached out to Sun Studio as well, which is the recording studio where Elvis got his start, and they said I could come film some stuff there, and I got to record there. So as a music artist, that was so huge, and in this video, I want to walk you through the entire behind the scenes of making that. But, of course, I had a day off in between, so I did some toy hunting, and I ended up spending about $800 worth on toys, and I had an unbelievable find where I found all of these vintage Lego Star Wars sets sealed. But let me stop telling you about it and start showing you it. And everything starts off with my friend Nate helping me get these built the night before we had to leave. Then I picked up my dad and we drove to Memphis, and everything happened from there. So thank you so much for clicking on this video, and let's get right into it. Alright, so here we are in my living room. Look at all these bowls just full of the little individual studs because I've got 2 more Elvises to build. I built one and I'm leaving in the morning, so a friend is coming to help me out tonight to get the other 2 built because it's off to Graceland. These are very long builds. They're super fun, but they do take a long time. Well, I should say they're fun when they're completed. The building can be a little tedious, but anyways, let's get to work. Now the party's rolling, got Papa John's and still working hard. Making some serious progress here. How we doing, Nate?
Yeah, we're one little Lego piece at a time.
Nate built the 70s Elvis. Here's 50s Elvis, so lots of good stuff. It literally just turned midnight, and I have to be on the road at about 7 in the morning. So 3-hour drive to Memphis. I'll catch up with you guys then. After picking up my dad at the airport, we made the 3.5-hour drive down to Graceland, which of course is Elvis Presley's home, and now it's a museum. Got to see the pink Cadillac up close. I had to take a photo, of course, and we shot Lego content for the Elvis review, which, as I mentioned, you can watch here on the channel. I got to speak with Angie Marchese, who is the archivist at Graceland, so she knows everything about these photos the set's based on. And then, of course, we hung out around Memphis. We went down to Beale Street, we kind of checked out the local sites, but the best part, hands down, was going to Marlowe's. Alright, you gotta come to Marlowe's and get Elvis's peanut butter and banana sandwich. Can't come to Memphis and not do it. Marlowe's, Memphis, Tennessee, one of the absolute best restaurant experiences I've ever had, and I'm very fortunate to say I'm pretty well traveled, and that statement is 100% true. I got to talk with the owner, the staff was so nice, and as if that wasn't amazing enough, the food was out of this world. If you are ever in Memphis, Tennessee, Marlowe's is the place. Don't miss it. Well, after dinner, we are just completely tired out, so I'm going to go ahead and call it a night, but tomorrow, we're going to check out Bricks and Minifigs, which is a cool, like, Lego store, resale store, so be sure to stick around. We're going to hit that tomorrow and see what other kind of fun we get into here in Memphis. Let's check it out. So we started off day 2 at the Arcade Restaurant, allegedly one of Elvis's favorite restaurants in Memphis, but unfortunately, Elvis had left the building because the food here was not all that. I wish it was better, but it's always fun to try somewhere new. So the first toy store of the day was called Lost Cantina Toys, and obviously it has a Star Wars theme, but as soon as you walked in, you're just hit over the head with awesome Star Wars stuff. I found this really cool Cars display, which, spoiler alert, I ended up buying, but they had everything from vintage to modern Star Wars, including Lego, and when I turned the corner, I couldn't believe my eyes.
All right, now we're talking. Check out all of this vintage Lego. Look at this. All these old droid fighters, all these Naboo swamps, all this stuff is sealed. Look at that. What an unbelievable selection. Oh my gosh. Whoa, Watto's Junkyard. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I've wanted this for so long and it's sealed. What? Oh my god. Look at this. Oh my gosh, look at all of these battle packs. They're all sealed. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, look at this. With Cad Bane. Oh, come on. Oh my gosh, this is unbelievable. Unbelievable.
We've got a bunch of sealed sets here and some prices. I mean, come on, that's just incredible. I can't believe how many droid fighters there are. There's got to be 20 of them. All of this stuff is sealed. Of course, the big crazy one is Watto's Junkyard. And that's because you've got the original Watto there. That's the only set he ever came in. So, you know, if you're trying to do a complete run, you got to have him. Look at all these Hoth battle packs. Just incredible. All sealed. Gotta be 20 or so of those. Over here, got Rebel Trooper packs, probably another 20 of those. Another cool one is this Sith Fury class Interceptor, which gets you Darth Malgus, one of the more rare figures, more desirable ones. But yeah, just crazy stuff. All right, so that's it for Cantina Toys. We're bringing up here. We've got some crazy, crazy stuff, and we made an awesome deal, so thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for coming in.
But yeah, I'll just kind of walk you through everything. Got Gungan Patrol here. Got 2 of those. Super cool. And everything here, with the exception of this one, is sealed. This one is open, but the bags are sealed. It's just the box has been open. But that's really cool. We've got the Geonosian Fighter. Really awesome. We've got 2 Naboo Starfighters. Both are in pretty equal condition, but just amazing to find all of these sealed. Probably the one I'm most excited about is the TIE Fighter in Y-Wing. Of course, that being Darth Vader's TIE Fighter. And of course, Y-Wing. This is really cool. This was $100, and that was more than a fair price, so really, really excited there. I got a Battle Droid Carrier. Super, super desirable, because of course, it's just a great army builder for the droids. Got an Anakin's pod racer there. Got 4 of these droid fighters, the original Vulture droid. Not a great set, but a great price on them, and you know, sometimes that's enough. And then we'll walk over here for the last thing, and that is this Cars display from Cars 2. You guys know I love the weird, quirky stuff, and I love Disney cars, so this is like a perfect fit for my collection. Of course, you've got Max Trailer back there, Luigi and Guido, and just super cool. He said he rescued this from a dumpster years ago, but it's going to go into the Mini Superheroes Today archive and have a happy home forever. So really, really awesome. Lost Cantina Toys. You can see behind me, we've kind of went over the whole store here. What a phenomenal store. If you're ever in Memphis and you're into toys, you've got to stop. So after that amazing find at the Lost Cantina, we went to Wayback Toys, which was a really cool spot, really focused on some great retro stuff, like old Batman stuff. In fact, they were even having a Batman sale that day, but regardless, they had a pretty wide selection, but unfortunately, I didn't find anything that I needed here. They did have a Lego dig bin. I think my dad had a blast with that. But yeah, they did have some Lego stuff, just not really anything I needed. You know, a lot of modern, some vintage. But I did love these old board games. Unfortunately, no real space for those in my collection. That was a super cool store, but unfortunately no finds, so we're gonna head on to the next one. But we will definitely stop here again next time I come through town. Being so close by, we took the bridge over to Arkansas to this place called the Daycare Kids toy store. Kind of strange name, but dang did they have some great stuff here. This is absolutely one of the most packed toy stores I've ever seen, and they had some Lego, as you just saw. Anyways, there was tons here. Honestly, you just had to dig. Giant Jar Jar, can't go wrong there, but it was so much fun to just kind of dig around here and see what we could find. I even found this rare Doc Ock walkie-talkie from Spider-Man 2. And honestly, I think you could come here every other week and find something new. Just so much stuff piled up. I can't even accurately describe it beyond what you're seeing. But I found this Mega Block Spider-Man. They had some more Lego stuff and even a bunch of minifigures, but no real deals here, although they were cool to see.
Something tells me we'll find some Lego stuff here.
So if you have never been to a Bricks and Minifigs, allow me to explain what they do. It's a used Lego store, so people will sell their sets here and then you can buy them. A lot of times that means rare and or retired stuff will show up, but truth be told, I feel like there's kind of a ceiling to how rare the stuff is. You know, like I don't think I've ever seen a San Diego Comic-Con figure set here, but you know, some older retired stuff is nice, and you can get new stuff too, because a lot of them are actually new Lego dealers. They have a lot of minifigs to choose from, and as far as the pricing goes, I find that the prices tend to be just $1 or $2 more than on Bricklink, sometimes even more than that. But honestly, you have to factor in the convenience factor, right? The fact that you don't have to pay for shipping and wait for it, and you can inspect it in person. Sometimes it is worth paying just a little extra, just so you can pick it up in person and make the decisions for yourself. Anyways, they had a little bit of everything. I picked up some Star Wars figures, and yeah, it's just a really great shop, and definitely worth a stop if you're ever traveling and you pass one by, or if you're lucky enough to have one in your backyard.
All right, well, an awesome time was had at Bricks and Minifigs. Now we're just going to hang around Memphis for a bit, and we've got some more Lego shooting to do for the Elvis set tomorrow. But we've kind of hit all the stores that we can hit, so we're going to just hang out and enjoy Memphis and go get some great food. So, yeah.
So as we had the evening off, we went over to Tigerman, which is an amazing karate dojo museum dedicated to Elvis. This is actually where Elvis studied karate in Memphis, just down the street from Graceland. It's pretty cool. They've got a jungle room theme here, like Elvis's jungle room in his house. And of course, there was a whole museum aspect as well. I honestly don't really want to give you guys any spoilers because I feel like if you're an Elvis fan and you're in Memphis, you just need to go experience this for yourself. But I highly, highly recommend the Tigerman Dojo Museum.
When you're in Memphis, you have to stop at the Giant Pyramid. It's a Bass Pro Shops, of all things, but you'll see inside, it's much more than a sporting goods store. So when you get inside here, it is literally like Disney World inside. You've got a little river in here and all these cool little shops and stores. Pretty amazing. And look, you can look all the way up the pyramid too. How incredible. What an incredible store, seriously.
So we're at Beale Street now where all the fun happens. We'll go down and see what's up.
Kind of reminds me of Nashville with all the live music here. It's almost like I'm back home, actually. Pretty cool, though.
Well, after an exciting day yesterday, we're on to day 3. I've got the Elvis mosaic packed up here, and we're saying goodbye to the Graceland Guest House Hotel. We're going to head to Sun Studio today, where Elvis did his first recordings, as well as people like Johnny Cash, Jerry Lee Lewis, Carl Perkins, Roy Orbison, so many of my musical heroes, and it's going to be awesome to stand where they stood. So let's get getting and see what happens today.
But I shot a man in Rio.
Well, the trip concluded at Sun Studio, where we filmed the last bit of Lego content in the studio where Elvis did his first recordings. As a huge Lego fan, as a huge Elvis fan, this entire campaign was just something out of a dream to work on, and I want to say thank you to Lego, Graceland, and Sun Studio for the availability and the opportunity to make this happen. Sun Studio actually had an opening in the recording studio that night, so not only did I do Lego content here, but I fulfilled a lifelong dream of getting to make music in the room where so many of my heroes did too. Guys, no matter what your dreams are, if it's building something crazy out of Lego or doing something crazy with your life or career, don't let anybody tell you what the limit is. In fact, the only person that can tell you that is you. I never dreamed that opportunities like this would come up, but here they are after years of hard work, and I gotta tell you, it feels great. Thank you guys so much for being a part of my community. Thank you for watching this video. Be sure to reach for the stars, guys, because you have no idea what's possible if you put your best foot forward, you give it a shot, and you see what's out there. Best of luck. I wish you all the success in the world. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Well, you made it to the end of the video. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and maybe check out one of my other videos listed here.